Hello, from another video where today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? How did it come to this? This game is similar to Baldi's Basics in the way where it looks all happy and jolly, but then it gets really twisted and crazy and evil. How most animes are, but let's jump into it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Is this gonna be a reading game? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. This is bad. You know I can't read. This is gonna be a bad game for me. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Yes, you did. What's up? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you said it like you were thinking of ignoring me. Oh, I might have been. That's mean, Caleb. I mean, hey, come on. You're taking forever. I have someone who I know, who's usually late to everything. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Caleb, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Exactly, you know I'm not. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. I can't read! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any other social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. I don't know what that means, and I don't care. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs when it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah. I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about it makes you want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it is over before I know it. I wish that were true for me. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So everyone wanted to check out some clubs. I guess I had no choice to start with the anime club. Heck yes, you do! Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You shouldn't be. You really shouldn't be. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I sure don't, because I can't read, y'all know this. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the vice president who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. I completely read that whole thing wrong, but you know what? I'm gonna keep going. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Who the heck is Natsuki? Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? A cupcake, that's it. Nothing else. No books, no reading. A cupcake, and I'm leaving. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Because I'm not. I'm here for a cupcake. Remember this, please. Yeah? I glanced around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. What's up? Sayori always said nice things about you. Girl 2, seriously? You brought a boy? Is there a problem with that? Girl 2? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kayla, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I did not say that. Just so you know, the character said that. I didn't say that. I'm not no simp. Who do you think I am? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Oh, come on, me. Don't stutter. You already sold the bag. If you wanted a chance at any of these girls, now you lost your chance. Natsuki. Okay, so you're the one that made the cupcakes. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Okay, so she's clearly a shy one or whatever, but she's also really tall. Yuri here appears comparatively more mature and timid. It seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know who Monica is, that right? That's right. Let me guess. Are you my ex? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, so we're not ex. Good. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay, basically completely out of my league. So having her smell me generally feels a little... You too much. What am I playing right now? Come sit down. We made a room for you at the table. We made a room for the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make us some tea as well? Hey, you speak my language. Yes, you speak my language, Yuri. I already like you a lot now. Tea is the great way to go. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? That depends. Ta-da! Where are the cupcakes? Natsuki lifts foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Cool! The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. I could not play this game anymore. This game is so out of my league, I swear. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. I would love to actually see them, you know. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Of course she did. I turned the cookie around on my fingers, looking at it for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, well, that's a problem. Wait for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, dummy. Hey, watch it now. Watch it now. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each desk before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh god, I forgot literature means reading. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, you've already done that because you brought tea. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading a book might be a pastime for me, but at least... Oh, might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Heck yeah, I do. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica it was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed happy, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, I definitely am. I should not be here in the class. I'm the only boy in this class, and I don't know how I feel about that. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in your club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone. Yes, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they are so delighted of the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Ha, you know I can't. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Does manga count? Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? Ha! See? My language right here! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Azuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. They're not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? But let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Like Lord of the Rings. It's like Lord of the Rings. If that's the case, we're gonna have to get married, you see. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid that since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like reading. That's not what she said. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yeah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, she shouldn't have said that. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Huh? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud," and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Okay, well, Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, write your own poems. Wait, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And she stopped talking. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll all share them to each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You know what? It's been fun. But I'm gonna leave this club. I never joined. I came for a cupcake. I think I'm done. This class is too girly for me. Plus, now that we have a new member, I never said that, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right? Monika smiles warmly once again. Hold on. Still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stood back with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Caleb, you all now defenseless against them. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every single day with. I'm not even gonna say that. There's people downstairs. I don't even hear you playing. They can't hear you playing this game. I'm never gonna be able to live it down. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. No, you won't. What have you done? One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really came for just the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Don't laugh at me like that. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls begin to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed at the school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Is that day one done? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I be happy spending every day Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps. I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I just have to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Is that what I really have to do? I really have to write something? Oh gosh, I have to write a poem? It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What the freak am I playing right now, guys? So I have words I think one of them like. Who's my favorite? Why is Monika not here for? I know Monika's not here. Why not Sayori the most? I'm gonna go something that she would like. Let's start with Melody. I guess that's her. Aura? That's gonna be her, isn't it? I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I had a feeling. bliss, existence, romance. That's gonna be Yuri, isn't it? Laugh? That's gonna be Sayori. There we go. Good. Starscape. Sayori. That's okay. Well, so far this poem was directed towards Yuri. Broken. Marshmallow. That's gonna be Natsuki. I knew it. Skipping. Misfortune. No. Kawaii. That's gonna be Natsuki for sure. Strawberry. That's you? Party. That's her. I knew it. Okay, there we go. Color is her as well. There we go. Ocean. Yes. Okay, good. So far we got it towards her. Why am I getting so into this game? Mouse. Forgive. Loud. No. Disarray. Sunset. That's gonna be her. There we go. This is for her. This is perfect. Embrace. It's her. Yes, sir. Why am I getting so excited for? This game isn't even. What am I doing? Tenacious. Adventure. Yes, sir. I accidentally double-clicked. Empty, depression, meager, flee, silly, extraordinary, chocolate. That's not Suki. That would have been me. Flying, it's gonna be her. There we go. Calm, comfort. There we go. Together. Whirlwind, lucky. There we go. Precious. Hey, we did it. Everything is targeted towards her. However, no. We're stopping there, guys. Okay, we're gonna stop there. If you want me to return to this game, get this video to 3 likes. If this video reaches 3 likes, then I'll come back and I'll actually finish the whole game. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. This video might be super long. It's gonna be like hardly any cuts, so it's gonna be a long video. So if you enjoyed this, if you wanted to make this a full series and finish the game, 3 likes. I will play this whole game and I will finish it, top to bottom, left to right, north to south, finishing the whole thing. Well, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more, be sure to leave this video a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you have any other ideas for games like we're gonna play, be sure to leave your suggestions down in the comments below. And check out this video. This is a video right here. This is my subscribe button, so click that too. Click right here to watch a video that YouTube thinks you would enjoy. And like always, if you'd like to see more, like, subscribe. With that said, we're done. Goodbye.